Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. After several years off the calendar, there's a fresh push to make Newcastle Show Day a public holiday once more. Councillors last night voted to ask the Industrial Relations Minister to make Friday, March 1 a public holiday so the entire community can have the opportunity to attend the show. Failing that, Council will settle for a local event day, which allows workers who have such days included in their workplace agreements to take the day off. In the past, business owners have complained about the drop in cash flow as a result of the show day holiday. The state government is being accused of going after bowls and public golf clubs across the state, including the Hunter, with massive rent increases on the cards. The increases on Crown land leases will be phased in over the next 2 years, which club bosses say isn't enough time to budget for. The Daily Telegraph reports Mayfield Bowling Club and Club Lambton are facing increases of 300% and 475% respectively. The state government says many clubs haven't had any rent increases for more than 20 years. Newcastle Council has voted overnight to support a push by Cessnock Council to host the Supercars event in 2025. It comes after Supercars officially announced Newcastle will not host the 2024 event after a dispute over whether there could be a 1-year event rather than a 5-year contract. Cessnock Mayor Jay Saval quickly offered the city as a potential host. In an effort to retain the event in the Hunter, Newcastle councillors supported Cessnock as a location for the proposed Wine Country 500. The Hunter Medical Research Institute is encouraging local residents to attend its World COPD Day event this month. The November 15 event looks to raise awareness about chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is often misdiagnosed as a lack of fitness. HMRI researcher Dr. Hayley Luthwaite says it's important for sufferers to know there are ways they can manage the disease.
So at HMRI, we're running an event for World COPD Day that aims to raise the awareness of COPD as a chronic lung condition, but also to really raise awareness about how physical activity and exercise can help with the management of this condition. So often people think they have a lung condition, there's nothing else that can be done, but really that's not true.
House prices across the Hunter are on the rise, with all markets recording a slight increase over the past month. The Valley saw the biggest increase, with the average price sitting about $690,000, while in Newcastle and Lake Macquarie the average price sits around $860,000. PropTrack says regional house prices went up by 0.33% last month, which puts them 1.25% higher than this time last year. The University of Newcastle has received Australia's first Signet Award for Indigenous Cultural Competency. The award recognises institutions which have demonstrated significant progress in removing or reducing key barriers to inclusion. Pro-Vice-Chancellor Academic Excellence Jennifer Milam says staff at the university share a passion for encouraging equity and inclusion among students.
It is a commitment that we share, not only to each other as staff who work at the university, but also a commitment that we share in terms of delivering better equity for our students while they're here and helping them to take that equity, diversity, and inclusion out into the communities.
2NURFM Sport.
Jets rookie Clayton Taylor is riding high despite their 5-3 loss to Melbourne Victory on Sunday. The 19-year-old scored a double in the second half of the clash, his first a stunning volley into the roof of the net. Taylor says he saw it coming and went for it.
I just saw it hanging up in the air coming to me at the back post, and I thought I'll just try and get my foot through this and blast it back across.
Hunter-trained horse Latoshka couldn't be in better shape ahead of the Melbourne Cup, according to co-trainer Mick Price. The Australian bloodstock 5-year-old mare is one of 3 of the Hunter Syndicate's qualifiers, joining Gold Trip and Ash Run. Price says Latoshka, a French import, has all the makings of a Melbourne Cup victor. And Raymond Terrace wicketkeeper Max Farmer is one of 14 players to be selected for a National Indigenous Training Camp in Melbourne. That's Sport, I'm Bella Middleton.
And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 3, 13, 21, 31, 37, 44 and 45, and the supplementaries are 11, 30 and 33. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.